Here's my philosophy in life: if there's a fire, you put it out. If there's a flood, you fill sandbags and you build a dike. You roll up your sleeves and you get to work. A director's job is to make something happen, and it doesn't happen by itself. So you wheedle, you cajole, you flatter people, you tell them what needs to be done. And if you don't bring a passion and an intensity to it, you shouldn't be doing it. I guess Titanic because it made the most money. No, I'm kidding. I don't really have a favorite. Maybe Terminator, because that was the film that was the first one back when I was essentially a truck driver. The universe is like a giant bank vault lock, where the tumblers are constantly moving, and once in a while the tumblers line up and you have to listen for the click. So you must be prepared in that moment to step through the door. I dreamed I was a soldier who could bring peace. Sooner or later, though, you always have to wake up. When the ship docks, I'm getting off with you. This is crazy. I know it doesn't make any sense, that's why I trust it. I do an awful lot of scuba diving. I love to be on the ocean, under the ocean. I live next to the ocean. Writing a screenplay, for me, is like juggling. It's like, how many balls can you get in the air at once? All those ideas have to float out there to a certain point, and then they'll crystallize into a pattern. If you wait until the right time to have a child, you'll die childless, and I think filmmaking is very much the same thing. You just have to take the plunge and just start shooting something even if it's bad. When you have the feeling that anything's possible, sometimes you wind up acting on it. Getting the audience to cry for the Terminator at the end of T2, for me that was the whole purpose of making that film. If you can get the audience to feel emotion for a character that in the previous film you despised utterly and were terrified by, then that's a cinematic arc. So much of literary sci-fi is about creating worlds that are rich and detailed and make sense at a social level. We'll create a world for people and then later present a narrative in that world. I actually started as a model builder and quickly progressed into production design, which made sense because I could draw and paint. But I kept watching that guy over there who was moving the actors around and setting up the shots. I'm hopeful that we'll be able to study the ocean before we destroy it. I don't look at scripts. I just write them. If you wanted to move through a virtual reality, it's called a video game. It's been around forever. You know, in the filmmaking business no one ever gives you anything. It was long ago in my life as a simple reporter that I decided that facts must never get in the way of truth. Jack, where to, Miss Rose? To the stars. Rose, you have a gift, Jack, you do. You see people. Jack, I see you. Rose. And? Jack, you wouldn't have jumped.